Hey, super excited to be here, and hey everyone. The truth behind a lot of the net zero ambition that we have, both as a planet but also a lot of companies have, is that a lot of external removal and avoidance will be necessary. And as we go about this path to decarbonize the world that we know, we need to actually make it way more accessible to get real carbon removal into place. And so far, it hasn't always been easy. Companies have been struggling with finding the right supply, understanding, as we already heard from V0, what the quality is of each and every credit that you can buy, and how you can complement both avoidance but also the future removal into a holistic balanced portfolio. What we've built with Ceezer is basically the infrastructure to make that work at scale. We directly integrate with a lot of the leading providers of carbon removal and avoidance in the world, and we allow companies to actually access this inventory directly and seamlessly. We take everything out of the transaction that prevents people from having the right impact, which means certifiers, standards, and quality points. And we thereby can actually improve the overall sustainability performance of our buy-side customers, while we also help real removal players scale significantly. In order to do this, we actually build a marketplace with over 4,500 credits and projects on platform. We have over $5 million of credits tradable every day. And we basically optimize both for impact and also for price. And because we use data, including some ratings from others, but also our own quality data on each and every credit, we allow companies to actually make a connection between the price they pay for the ton and the quality that the ton has. We also make it traceable, which means that we allow companies to manage their negative emissions across their entire supply chain or across their global organizations, and to come up with real data-driven quality indicators and quality rules that they can then implement via Ceezer across everything where they work with. And ultimately, that includes also sharing this with the external world, like with your employees or with other stakeholders. In order to do so, we work with a bunch of different players, both the biggest carbon players in the world, like South Pole or Aera, which have millions of tons of traditional carbon credits, but we also work with a lot of the younger removal players in the world, which are just kind of starting out. And the way that we work with them is that we make them as easily accessible as the traditional credits, meaning that a company does no longer have to care about finding a lot of different players, but they can actually build a balanced portfolio. We do this with a great team. We have people from Carbon Disclosure Project, engineers, and a lot of scientists that make sure that we get the right supply at the right time. But we also founded, let's say, a legal framework with a commercial sense to make it really easy and accessible. Thanks a lot.